Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to do the extra credit video for the Titanic letter. All right. You will need a couple things pulled up. And I'll show you how to do this now. So first of all, you will need a picture of your person, and there is a picture available for every single person on those passenger profile cards. All right. So the very first thing you need to do is you're going to find a picture that works, and then you need your drive opened in a separate tab. Okay. Now on the Chromebooks, this looks a little differently than what I can do on my computer, but I tested this out, and if you just find a picture, you're able to drag and drop into Google Drive just like I did here. Okay. Some pictures might not work if the website's blocked or some funny thing happens, but it's usually just as simple as what I did just there. And you just need that Google Drive tab opened. All right. The second thing you'll need open is your letter, because you will have to read off of that while you're recording. And so my suggestion is just to go open in Google Classroom, get your letter, and you can kind of squish the two screens together when you need. Okay. So here are the general directions for the video. Okay, so first of all, in your Launchpad, there's the Adobe Express. You're going to open that. You're going to go through all of the Google permissions and sign in, and eventually you'll end up on a screen like this. Okay. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this little thing with the guy with the toga. It says animate a character. And you'll end up with a screen that looks like this. Okay. Now, none of these characters here, and there's a bunch of different ones, make any sense in the context of this assignment. So we don't want you to use them. Okay. What you should do when it comes to category is there's this one, it says mouth only. And then you're going to click background. Okay. Once you have background selected, upload image. This should take you to your Google Drive, and you're going to find your image in there, and you're going to upload it to the program. Okay. You can go back to character, pick whatever, mouth you want. It doesn't really make a difference. Some of them work better than the others, and you're just going to place it over the mouth of the person in like a really silly way. All right. So it's pretty easy to set up in terms of that. Now, what you're going to want to do at this point is you're going to need to figure out a way to pull your letter up and have that on the same screen as your picture. Okay. So I just did it. I'm not going to show anybody's letter here. Then you're going to hit record. And you're going to want to make sure that allowing the microphone, and then it gives you a recording, and you say, "Hi, I'm Molly Brown," and you basically read exactly your letter that you wrote that we did in class. Simple as that. So you're just reading the letter that you wrote that you handed in. When you're done, you're going to hit done. Okay. Now it's going to take a second, and it's going to create this file for you. Okay. The longer that you speak, or the longer that your letter is, the longer this is going to be. So I'm going to just wait until it gets done exporting. And keep in mind, you're just reading exactly your letter. You don't have to embellish or add anything new. Okay. You're just simple. All right. Once it's done uploading, you could, of course, test it out. Yeah, simple. And then you're going to hit download. Okay. Now, this will download to your Google Drive, and then you'll have it available for you. I can't really show that to you because my computer and your Chromebooks are much, much different. So it should download right into your Google Drive. The final thing that you will have to do is you have to upload it to the assignment in Google Classroom. Okay. So this is not the assignment that I want to upload, but oh, actually, you can't really do it. My view is different than yours. You will have to upload the video to Google Classroom. You just click on Drive, you find the file, you hit submit, and then you hand it in. Okay. That should be a relatively easy process. So these are the directions for the video. Go ahead and follow them closely. Have a little fun with this.